What's up, y'all? Big Herc 916. Wanted to kick a little motivational video with you guys. You know, I like to talk about cars. I like to talk about mentoring. And today I want to share something positive going into 2018, and that's getting rid of fake people in your life. You know, we spent yesterday, which was Christmas, with some friends and family. And you know, it's different when you spend time with people you actually want to be around. And what I mean by that is that a lot of times you entertain people for the sake of default. You know, maybe it's a default family member, or it's a default friend or relative, but you can't really be yourself. You got to hold back conversation. You got to talk about stuff you really don't want to talk about. You got to pretend that you like somebody. That's like the worst thing, man. You know, you always want to be able to express yourself at the highest level. And the best way to do that is surrounding yourself around people who you can genuinely be you and not pretend. You know, you want to be able to have conversations that you feel you can interact with and talk about subjects that kind of stimulate your thought process. So, you know, it was a great holiday, and I really enjoyed the company I had around me, and I got to like be myself. I didn't have to hold back or watch what I say because I was cussing or saying, you know, inappropriate things, and it just feels good, man. So, you know, when you start thinking about moving forward in your life, you have to think about the people that you really engage in conversation and you spend time with. You know, people think that, oh man, it's just, you know, conversation, or I'm just being a friend. But time is your most valuable commodity. And I've said that before on my Instagram post. And you can't get back time. You know, I spent a lot of time on a bunk in a bathroom, and you can't get that back. I mean, you can always make money. You know, money's always going to be there. And you know, I know a lot of people measure their success by money. But at the same time, you know, you can lose money. You know, money comes and goes, but time you can't get back. And time that you spend with somebody is precious. You know, your mom, your wife, your child, your grandparents. You know, I had a grandmother, and you know, when I lost my grandmother, I used to think that, man, what if I would have spent more time conversating with her? And so you think about time and how you've used it over the years and how effective it's been, and that's your most valuable commodity. You know, I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were talking about their ex keeps, you know, texting them, and they get emails from their ex, and, you know, but they're really, this person broke up with them, but yet they still keep trying to reach out and, you know, put the fishing line in them. And I'm like, why you keep entertaining that? It's like a waste of time. You gotta, as human beings, we have a bad habit of entertaining that which we feel most comfortable with. And that's why a lot of people don't make change. They don't progress because they keep going back to their old ways. And, you know, they say it with guys in prison, man. These guys, they do the same shit that they were doing on the street, you know, hanging out, conversating, entertaining the same foolish thoughts. And when they get out, they repeat the same thing and go back. That's institutionalized. Well, people are institutionalized on the street too. They got a good job, making good money, but yet they keep going back to people who aren't doing shit and entertaining them because they think that they need these people in their life. You don't need a lot of the people you have in your life. You might have to work with somebody, that's different. But as far as people in your private life, a lot of times you don't need those people. You don't, you know, if there's no value in that person, man, don't waste your time entertaining that individual. You know, you could be reading a book, you could be meditating, you could be doing other things to stimulate yourself for growth. And, you know, you take it for granted, but that time to yourself is going to do you so much more benefit than you conversating on the phone or texting somebody that has nothing to offer. And it's just a reality. You know, we get so engaged on trying to get somebody to like you or feel that somebody wants you. first and foremost, like yourself. Like yourself, love yourself, and you will grow and prosper as a spiritual human being. Once you grow and prosper as a spiritual human being, you will attract other like-minded individuals, and together you can create something. But a lot of times, man, you carry a lot of dead weight. You got a lot of people who are basically spiritual leeches, and you know, they feed off of your positivity. So if you're a positive person, you're trying to make positive moves, you're trying to go places, man, get rid of all the negative energy, man. Get rid of the people who are drain on you, people who are you know, who don't really talk about anything, who don't set goals for themselves. You know, be goal orientated. You know, set you a vision board up, read that vision board out loud daily, meditate on those thoughts, and like I said, drop all the dead weight. It will make a difference in your life, and you'll be able to see things that you were missing before because you have clarity. You know, it's like having a dirty ass car. Your car is dirty. I mean, you rub up against it, you get smudge marks on you. That's the same thing when you have a bunch of bullshit conversation in your life. Get rid of it. Clean up your mental plate, and you will be able to go a lot further. And like I said, you'll be able to capitalize on things, and you'll see in 6 months how much more progress you'll make in your life. And I'm just sharing that because I try to do a lot of reflection. Sometimes I even get caught up conversating with people just because they're my Facebook friend or I grew up with them, and I realize that it's really a waste of my time. You know, not to be rude, but I've moved on. You know, we're in two different places in life, and you want to surround yourself around people who are going the same place as you're going, so that you can be successful, because the ultimate goal while we're here is to be successful at the highest level. That's a little insight for you guys. Big Herc, life coach. Check out the website, bigherc916.com. Shoot me a comment, and I'm still doing the giveaways for people who subscribe and leave a comment. But I hope that you guys get something from that, and let me know what you think. I love your feedback.